Hi, welcome to Cooking with Cricket. We was able to get some squash from our garden, and I'll show you how I fried up. But right now, as you can tell, they're real dirty. So you want to wash them real good, get all the dirt off of them, and then I'll show you how I slice them up. Alright, I washed my squash real good. I'm going to cut that end off, and I like to slice mine kind of thin, so I hope you can see that. Then when I get to the bigger part, I just cut it in half and keep slicing. And I'll be back. Here's my cut squash. So I'm going to add some black pepper, a little bit of kosher salt. You can use regular salt. And you can dice up an onion and put this in here if you like. But I'm just going to use a little bit of onion powder, not much. I'm going to toss it around. And I know this isn't a healthy way to cook the way I'm going to fix this squash, but this is the way I like it. Anyway, I know this isn't a healthy way to eat this. This is what I was raised on, and this is the way I like it. And I will fry it so crisp, but I love it this way. But we don't eat this every night, and we don't even eat it maybe once a month through the summer. So I'm going to add, and it's really according on how much of this you add to how much squash that you have. So you just want to evenly coat it. But first, I add a couple of tablespoons of cornmeal. Toss that around real good to get it well coated. Cornmeal helps give it that crunch that I like. And then the rest, I use flour. Gonna start off with a couple of tablespoons. And if you put too much in there, what's left in the bottom, you know, when you pour it in your bowl, you can just leave in the bowl. That looks good to me. Anyway, my son fried me up some bacon for our twice baked potatoes and for our salad tonight. And so there was about a tablespoon of bacon grease in the pan. And then I added another tablespoon of vegetable oil. But you can use whatever oil that you like. And I know that's not healthy, but it's going to give it a good flavor. And I don't eat like this all the time. So I'll meet you at the stove. Here is my bacon grease and oil heating up. You don't want to add your squash to cold oil. Just let it heat up. I have mine on medium-high heat. And I will leave it on medium-high heat. You want to kind of cook it quick. And while you're waiting on that to heat up, just toss back up because some moisture is starting to come out of your squash. So go ahead and toss it up. Or toss it up some more. Usually how I see if my oil is hot enough, well, this is already smoking some. But I just add one in. Then I add a couple of more. got a good sizzle, so I'll add the rest. And you don't want to keep just stirring it up. When we were little, and my grandmother would fry this, like I say, she would chop an onion up in it and fry it good and crisp, and it would be so good. Okay, now I'm going to give it a good toss. And a lot of your flour is going to soak up some of that oil. If you need to add a little bit more, go ahead. Like I say, we don't eat like this every night. But out of our garden, I don't know if you've been seeing, excuse me, my garden videos. We got a bunch of squash out of it. So I needed to go ahead and fry it up. We then gave some to my mom, some to the neighbor, and my other neighbor's going to want some. So the next harvest we get out of that, we're going to give it to her. And I would have given it to her today, but she went and I didn't see her at home. No, it isn't burnt. It's good and brown and crispy, and that's how I like it. Got a few more pieces that need to brown up. If you don't like it yours cooked that long, then cook it how you like it. But it's almost done. A few more minutes and that squash is going to be done. Right, I'm calling my squash done. You just want to put it on a plate that's lined with a paper towel. And it's not burnt. It's good and crisp. There's my fried squash. Yummy.